SolarEdge Nexis clears U.S. financing test for homes. SolarEdge is moving its next-generation residential solar and storage platform deeper into the U.S. market, with SolarEdge Nexis now approved across several residential solar financing platforms. The approvals cover Palmetto Lightreach, Terra Energy, Maxwell Power, Participate Energy, Skylight Lending, and IGS Solar. The group spans third-party ownership, prepaid power purchase agreements, and loan products, giving installers more ways to present Nexus to homeowners. For residential solar companies, that matters. Product performance is only part of the sales equation. Financing access often determines whether a system can move from a promising launch to a repeatable sales process. By securing placement with multiple financing providers, SolarEdge is giving installers a broader path to offer Nexus without relying on one ownership structure or customer payment model. The move also lands at a time when U.S. homeowners are looking more closely at the full economics of solar and storage. Upfront cost, outage protection, utility rates, grid reliability, and available incentives all shape buying decisions. A system that is easier to finance can reduce friction for both sales teams and customers in a market where storage is becoming a bigger part of the residential conversation. For installers, the financing approvals may help simplify project development. Instead of treating Nexus as a separate or less familiar product requiring extra lender review, sales teams can work through approved channels that already support common residential solar transaction types. Domestic manufacturing adds another layer to the U.S. strategy. The financing approvals come as SolarEdge expands U.S. production of Nexus in Austin, Texas, and Salt Lake City, Utah. That domestic manufacturing footprint could become more important as installers and financing providers pay closer attention to domestic content, supply chain visibility, and long-term product availability. SolarEdge's U.S. strategy appears to be built around more than bringing another inverter and battery platform to market. The company is positioning Nexus as a financeable, domestically supported residential solar and storage system that can fit into a changing home energy market. Nexus includes a redesigned inverter architecture, modular battery storage, whole home backup capability, and installation changes intended to reduce complexity in the field. The platform includes a single SKU residential inverter supporting up to 13 kilowatts or 14.5 kilowatts during backup. Its 5 kilowatt-hour battery blocks can scale up to 80 kilowatt-hours, allowing homeowners to start with a smaller system and expand storage later. That modular design is relevant for financing partners and installers because residential customers are not all buying for the same reason. Some are focused on lowering electricity bills. Others want backup power during outages. A growing segment is preparing for more home electrification, including EV charging, heat pumps, and smart energy management. SolarEdge launched Nexus commercially in Germany for the three-phase grid in March 2026 and is now accelerating its North American rollout. More financing partner updates, approved vendor list expansions, and product availability announcements are expected through 2026. For the U.S. residential solar market, the key point is not just that another product has entered the channel. It is that financing approval is becoming a practical test of whether new solar and storage platforms can scale. Nexus is now moving through that test.